So folks, this is the first of two videos, that's four fingers, two videos I've got coming out today. So this is a bit of interesting breaking news. Charlie Cox set to return in the MCU. It seems to be confirmed in Spider-Man No Way Home. Stick around and I'll tell you more. So guys, if you go over to cosmicbooknews.com, better than we got this covered because they are trash. Daredevil, Charlie Cox getting new costume for MCU debut. So I'll explain what they mean by that in a minute. It kind of makes sense when you hear me talk about it and what they say here. So rumors are again swirling that Charlie Cox will be back as Daredevil in both Spider-Man No Way Home and She-Hulk. And just as I said, fans can expect a new costume when the Man Without Fear debuts in the MCU. So lots of spoilers have been landing online about Spider-Man No Way Home, which I'm not going to go into because I personally don't want to know what they are, because it will no doubt ruin my enjoyment of the movie. With that said, Charlie Cox will appear in the flick as Matt Murdock. Actually, do you know what? I always hate when they have the opening paragraph and then they kind of repeat it again in the second paragraph. Come on guys, better journalism. So Disney Plus She-Hulk series is also a lawyer show, which rumors offering Charlie Cox will appear in that series. And now YouTuber Grace Randolph, who I liked when she had a bit of meat on her, now she's just a skinny old rake. I mean, my finger's got more weight than she has, but she's good at what she does and she's been in the business for a very long time. So if she says this, I kind of will believe it for now. So she says that Charlie Cox will not only appear as Matt Murdock in She-Hulk, but he'll also suit up as Daredevil with a new costume hinted. Now, obviously, if you watch the 3 seasons of Daredevil on Netflix, I absolutely love that show. That's the reason why I subscribed to Netflix in the first place. That, you know, when we first saw him, he didn't actually have the traditional Daredevil suit until at the end of the series, and that's a badass outfit. So how the MCU are going to better that, I don't know, but who knows. So Grace also goes on to say, I can also tell you that not only is Charlie Cox, okay, right. See, again, this is very bad journalism. There's a lot of repetition here. So I'm just going to cut this short by saying, right, when you see him, you're going to go crazy. So yeah, I'm assuming that's with I think with the Spider-Man No Way Home film, if we do see him in the outfit, that will be a bonus. It could be for one scene only. Now, don't forget, that particular movie is possibly setting up the rest of the MCU Phase 4 going along. So, you know, you've got the return of Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, possibly Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin. You never know, that could actually happen. Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst maybe, hopefully Emma Stone. I'll still like to see Shailene Woodley pop up as a alternative Mary Jane, because as you know, she was meant to have been in Amazing Spider-Man 2, but all her scenes were cut out. For my money, I actually prefer her to Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane. I know it's sacrilegious, but hey, sue me. So recall following the cancellation of the Daredevil Netflix series. That was sacrilegious. How all the costumes and props were auctioned off, and knowing how Kevin Feige likes to do things his way or the highway. And I think at the moment Kevin Feige is struggling a bit to convince people that the MCU is still a thing worth investing in. But it's all but guaranteed Charlie Cox will have a new Daredevil costume. It's also been said that She-Hulk will feature the titular character breaking the fourth wall, as she did in the comics, and very much like what Deadpool did afterwards. And something Randolph said is also going to happen. Okay, now she's got a series of tweets here. I'm not going to repeat what this article's just covered here. So that's Now, I actually like this last part here because Vincent D'Onofrio apparently is returning as Kingpin into the MCU, and possibly other characters like John Bernthal's Punisher. Now, I've got to say about the Punisher, Yeah. I don't know how you're going to bring his level of violence into the MCU. So do we give him his own spin-off on that particular platform? Back in 2008, when Marvel kicked off with Iron Man, and they were partnered up with Paramount Studios to distribute their films. I think they should have probably started thinking of making little sections of, like, we're going to have this particular studio to do all the darker stuff, and then we've got this stuff which is like the PG-13. They could have gone there, because they could have done it as like a future-proofing, if you know what I mean, knowing that they might have some more hard R-rated characters coming to the mix at some point. So that's kind of what I would have done. But, you know, this is 2008 we're talking about, so yeah, it's neither here or there at the moment. So, you know, I'd like to see John Bernthal come back. I supposedly Kevin Feige has met with Bernthal to talk about that, but who knows? But you never know, we could get Iron Fist. We could get Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, if they do come back. I think that will be the thing that injects Phase 4 with a new lease of life, because at the moment, nobody really cares what's going on in Phase 4 of Marvel, really, until I think Spider-Man No Way Home lands in cinemas on the 17th of December. That's when the interest, I believe, is going to start perking up again. Now, the reason why I think Charlie Cox will pop up in No Way Home, because if you saw the ending of Spider-Man Far From Home, it didn't all go well for Peter in the end, did it? So he's going to need one hell of a lawyer to get him out of that shtuck, because you know, J. Jonah Jameson's podcast has exposed him as being the killer of Mysterio, and we all know that's not true. So I don't know how they're going to wrap this one up, if it's going to be in the space of the first 20 minutes of the movie. Who knows? Are we even going to see Charlie Cox in the trailer? Who knows? So on that one, guys, thank you very much. This is a quick hit piece. There's quite a few things running around at the moment online, but this is like the most recent thing I could find that kind of makes any tangible sense. So on that one, guys, take care. Don't forget to leave a like, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you real soon.
Like and subscribe, or get your nuts Krogan crushed.